My mother lives in Northeast Oklahoma, about 2.5 hours away, and she has type 2 sugar diabetes. And in the year 2000, she got really, really sick, 24/7 for months. And it was so bad that she lost her job. She lost so much weight, she was down to 100 pounds, and it was very frightening. And she called me one night and said that she couldn't take it anymore. And that just petrified me. And so the next Sunday, I got the prayer request that's in the pews, and I wrote my prayer request. And I didn't write just "my mom is sick." I really spilled my guts. Wrote in the margins, wrote on all the lines, wrote even on the back. And a week or so later, the church called, and it was Mary Schillings. My kids call her Miss Mary. And she asked me if my mom would like a Stevens minister. And I said, well, I don't know what a Stevens minister is. And she said, well, it's a person that comes alongside you if you're in a time of need, whether it be grief or divorce or parenting or just whatever your need is. And they are there for you to listen and encourage and pray with you and pray for you. And she said, we can call, the First United Methodist Church in Pryor and get one for her. And I was like, well, that sounds like great. But it was the next question that changed my life. And she said, Kendell, do you need a Stevens minister? Would you like a Stevens minister? And I said, well, what makes you think I need one? And she laughed, which I don't think she would have with anyone else, but she said, because you are trying to care for a parent 2.5 hours away, and you have children and a husband, and that's stressful. And I think that maybe it might be helpful. And I said, okay, I'm willing to do that. And so she called me a week or so later and connected me with Vivi McCartney, when I did not know Vivi at all. And she's a few years older than I am. And I was thinking, no offense, but I was thinking, how is she going to relate to my situation? She wasn't in the same stage of life that I was in, and I didn't really think that it was going to work. But I gave it a try, met Vivi, we met for Cokes, visited and everything, and we just clicked. And she was there for me to listen to everything that was going on, my concerns, my worries about my mom. And then she prayed with me, and she prayed for me, and she would send me cards, and she would call me unexpectedly out of the clear blue to check on me. And it was just this huge comfort to know that even though God is my rock and my Savior, she was my lifeline here to just be able to share all what's going on that was, worrying me. And I just highly recommend getting a Stevens minister. They are there for you to lean on and care for you and listen to you. And so if you would be interested in having a Stevens minister, there is information in Decker Hall, or you can call the church, or you can even call me and I'll get you connected. There's always a need for Stevens ministry. So if you feel the call to become one, there's information in Decker Hall, or you can call the church and they will help you get connected so that you can become a Stevens minister.